Hey everybody, I know it's been a long time since I've been on here. Life is kind of crazy. Anyways, I got this Groot and it's supposed to be dancing. So I'm going to try to put it together. I can already tell you, the only thing I don't like about this box is when they put these little thumb dents in here, because it's like, I don't want to ruin the box. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to cut it along the bottom. And I'll try not to bump the camera. And try to do this without cutting myself. Oh, I already nicked the box. Got people sitting on the edge of their seat going, is she going to cut herself? Is she not? No, probably not. That's if I ever get in this box. Be like, tune in tomorrow. Oops. Cut that box. People are going to say, oh, you should cut away from yourself. Cut. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Yeah. I don't think this is working out that good. Well, let me see if we can just kind of force it a little bit. There we go. That's a start. Just peel those away. There we go. Put the cap on here because you'll never find out that you cut yourself with an X-Acto knife until you wash your hands. Okay. So this piece should only have 459 pieces. So this should be a quick build. Sometimes the quickest builds take the longest. Put that right there. Okay. Tag 1, 3, 4, 2. Let's throw those out of the way. Okay. Got a nice book. Got the stickers. Got bag 1 here. You know, I always like to just cut these because we save them. I don't know if they'll be worth it in the end, but that's all right. And sorry for all the crunching of these bags. It's just one of those things we live with. Okay, another little bag inside. I feel like I'm a doctor talking you through a procedure. Cut the top. Now slowly dump them out. Make sure they don't roll all over the place. Throw that aside. And I normally just kind of spread things out like this. There's not a whole lot in this bag, so put in here. Okay. Looks like we start off pretty easy. So I'm just going to start building. probably not going to talk a whole lot just because I am kind of tired, but I do not get as goofy as my husband does when I'm tired. I just become more quiet. And then if I get really, really tired, I get cranky. And he's always like, just go to bed. Good night. See you tomorrow. I'm like, okay. That's the fun of being married. 25 years, something like that. So, I don't get mad, because I know he's right. Just go to bed. Okay, right now I'm just doing this piece here. Way at the bottom. And I'm waiting for him to wake up, because it's early in the morning. He's not a morning person, I am. But he'll wake up and yell down the stairs going, hey. And I'll be like, hey, back. And release. Okay, so already we did 5 steps. Like I said, this doesn't seem like that big of a build, or that it's going to take us that long. I'm going to grab 2 of these. And sorry if I keep getting out of camera. And yes, I'm wearing a sweater in the middle of, well, the end of August. Our house is a little cold down in our family room. It's just one of those where it's got to be a little colder downstairs in order to keep it a little cooler upstairs, which I don't mind. I figure you can always put clothes on, but you can only take off so much. Then the neighbors start to get worried. I'm just kidding. So for excitement around here, we just got a bunch of gravel delivered in the last couple days. And gravel as in the size of breaker rock, which is like 2.5, 3-inch big rocks. We're putting that down first, and then we're putting what's called washed gravel, or washed rock, and that's about 1 inch to 2 inches, and it's really clean. It's been washed. There's no sand or grit in it. A little more expensive, but you know that you're getting straight rock. You're not getting dirt and everything. So we got 288 tons of that between the two. And I believe, let me see, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think like 14 or 15 loads worth. So we have a really nice guy that we, his name's Jimmy, that, it's funny, my husband says we got him on speed dial. But he's the one who has been delivering all of our gravel for the last couple years. We live out in the country, so when we took down some trees, we had a hill that was kind of washing away a little bit, and we don't want that to happen because our hill is connected to the county road, and I don't feel like paying for a county road. So we thought we'd fill it in with gravel, plant some nice trees up in that area. That way they look like bushes right now, but they'll be growing up into trees that are 25 to 30 feet high and 10 feet wide. And they take the place of all the really tall trees that we had next to a power line, because there's nothing worse than having somebody come knock on your door at 2 o'clock in the morning and say, oh, hey, by the way, your trees are on fire, because the wind has blown them close to the power lines, and there's been a couple times where we've actually, called the, 911 to get them out here and stuff. And I've had somebody on the dispatch say, well, do you have a garden hose close by? Can you put it out? And I'm thinking, it's an electrical fire and you want me to put water on it? No, thank you. And then you have to explain, this is not just a simple power line. This is the power line that has transformers on it and everything. And they're like, oh yeah, don't put water on it. And I'm thinking, yep, good call. But that's happened a couple times to us. We've waken up with the fire rescue out there. In the middle of the night, we hear the trucks, and we're like, what's going on up there? No, we look, and there's guys hanging in the trees, cutting the bush, or, cutting the tops off of them and everything. And I'm like, well, since you're up there, just take the whole thing down. Well, they don't. They kind of like do a chop shop job on it, where they cut it and half the tree's there. And I'm like, you're going to come back in a little while and get the rest of it, so you might as well take it. But they don't. So we brought in a company and had them actually take all the trees down and that. So, it's funny. I said, oh, I'm not going to talk that much. I'm kind of tired. No, I'm probably talking more now. Right now I'm on this step. I'm just kind of chit-chatting and going along and see where it gets us. If you hear my wash machine in the background, it's always nice to do wash right in the middle of the day. That way when I run the dryer, if it heats up the house a little bit, it doesn't heat it up when it's like 90 outside. Ooh. Pushed a little too hard on that one. Okay. Cruising right along. And just keep going and going. And on to the next area. Okay, so they have us setting this piece aside and then going in and now just starting with this. And we're gonna end up building something like this. So I'm thinking we're gonna build this whole area first. And doing that. Okay. Well, that was easy. Okay, now we're gonna grab this and we're just gonna stick you under here. And we're gonna find this gray one. Oh, voila, that's all it is. Okay. Okay, now we're going to put these rods in. Oh, and we got to put a little cog in there. So we're just going to slip that in there. that in that one. Okay. And we're going to push it all the way through. Because now what they have us doing is putting another one in. I'm going to put this one right here. Okay, so it turns. I don't know if you can see that. These little ones are turning with this one on the outside. Okay, so now we're going to take the big ones. Why don't you want to go on there? There we go. Okay, come to the other side. Right. It looks like we put these little handles. They look like little handles. One's in the front. Okay, so for this, they're actually showing us that there's one of these up and one of these down. So I'm sure that will play a big part when this thing actually gets to put together and it starts moving. Okay, now we're going to add these. And that gets snapped on that one. Just gonna lay it down here. Get snapped on that. Okay, now we're gonna bring this back, and it looks like, let me see, looks like we're just gonna drop this in there. Okay. Not bad. Okay. Now we got us building something else. Okay. That's that. There. This is gonna be a piece here. Just have us putting that on the front. Okay, now we're going to build off of this piece here. One of those. It's almost like a nut on the end. I have a hard time getting those little things on there. Don't ask me why, I just do. Okay, take these blue pieces. Okay, take one of these. You know, I like how they use all these different colors, you know, but the thing is, you're not going to see them because we're going to cover them all with white. So it's almost like just kind of make them all one color. But then again, somebody would complain that they're all the same color. Can't always make everybody happy. You can try, but it's not gonna work. Okay, and we got 4 of these. I'll be happy to see this thing move and dance. Okay, so that's what we got so far. These little things, they move, just spinning this. Okay, next page. Okay, take one of these, put it right up on top. And these round ones. Oh, now we're gonna go the blue again. And we're gonna go green and green. And we're going to build it right on top of this. Okay, and then we're going to go brown one in front, brown one in back. Okay, and we've got, I always like this, I don't know, grasshopper green, lime green. I don't know what color it is. I think it's cool. Okay. All right, we are almost to bag 2. Okay, so take this little thing, we're gonna just shove it in the middle. Okay, I want us to do this 4 times. It's been a while since I've done Lego, so I've got to train my fingers to be like, okay, hey, you need to work with me now. And one more. Okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to put these right there. We'll see what the function of them is later. Okay, and one more. So right now I've got a couple little pieces left over from bag 1. I normally just kind of set them over to the side. Try not to have them roll off the table. Okay. Bag number 2. Over there. That little bag over there. Oh, and I normally put the pieces on top. Easy fix. All right, moving on to 2. Turn some of these over. I'm just gonna grab this one And this is going to go right underneath this piece here. Okay. Turn the page. All right, now this is where we're going to start building the base of it. Okay, so I need 8 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Just going to go ahead and snap them in here. Don't ask me what I'm humming. I have no idea. I just hum sometimes. I run a fan down at the bottom of our stairs to blow cold air upstairs. And after a while, if it gets too quiet, it sounds like a white noise machine. And so it's kind of like, oh, put you to sleep. All right. And I know I'm talking about random things. It's just one of those days. Random things. Okay, this is going to go. That looks kind of odd, but I'm going to trust the process. Okay, now we're going to take one of these. Okay, I'm going to do this 2 times. So I'm going to grab 2 of them. These little white ones. There's 1. There's 2. And there's 2 of those. Okay. I'm just looking to see how they have this here. If mine kind of looks like theirs, but the hole is at the top. Okay. Okay, make sure that's on there. There it goes. Right here. Oh, I can see, and now they just have you bend it a little bit. But I think I have this one on there wrong. Because it doesn't want to bend. It's going, fight with me, fight with me. Okay. Now, there we go. Just bends over. Well, that was fun. Okay. Now it's telling us to, now we're going to work on the back part. Okay, so we're going to put this one down here. And we're going to do 8 of those again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay, I can count. Okay. This will probably turn into a 3-hour video when it only need to be like 20 minutes. Some people are really super fast at building things. Nah, me not so much. Like I said, I've been out of practice for a while, so I'm just taking my time. Okay, now we're going to do that again. These two are great. And where are my white pieces? There's one. And there's the other one. There it is. And y'all probably saw it before me going, "You're so close, you're so close, it's right over there." And I'm going, I don't see it yet. Okay. Okay. That right there. Just like we did on the other side. That's the way we get those nice round effect. Looks like we're going around. Okay. Ta-da! Okay. Now they have us building this whole side. Let me see. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do this twice, but I'm only going to do it one at a time. And 4 of these. Okay. I'm just going to stick it to this lower side. That was easy. Now let's build the other side. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. Look at all that space in there. There's so much space. That could be like a little hidden compartment. Like if you have extra pieces, that would be a nice place to throw them in. That way they're kind of all together. All right, building right along. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little one. We're gonna do this twice. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here to cover this. And it sticks out just a little bit, so it almost looks like the top of the potting plant or potted plant, whatever. Do it for the other side. Goes. Okay, so now that we got this going on, it still functions. Okay, and we're going to set that over to the side again, and it looks like we're going to be building something else. So I'm going to need 2 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those. They're hiding. Those. 2 of those and 1 of these. So I'll build 1 so I can figure out what I'm building. Okay, put this one on top. Nope, wrong way. I could have just had you snap it there and then snap this on. I don't know why. Okay, now I see where we put these two little pieces. Okay. Put them there. Bring this back. And it has us putting it this way. Okay, so you just gotta make sure that this part is up. Okay, and I bet you we're gonna build the other side. So we're gonna need one green, two of these, three of those, two, and what's here? Staircase. Okay. Snap those in. Okay, I'm gonna snap that on, and then we're gonna snap this one behind. That's kind of what it shows there. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. Okay. Put that there. I know I'm going a little out of the directions, but basically we're just building the other side. So it's gonna look the same, almost. There. Nope, just had to decline a phone call. Don't you love all the calls that you get, or the text messages that say, hey, can you help this candidate $5? Oh, please donate. Send it to us. And I'm going, I don't think so. I just can't wait till, you know, the elections are over, all the campaigning is done. It gets, you know, kind of annoying. And at work, we don't talk about politics. Or if my coworkers do, I'm just like, not interested. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, their own beliefs, their right to choose who they want to choose. So it's just, you know, one of those things. But I hate all the text messages though. Especially like when I'm outside and I have my earbuds in and I'm out in the yard and all of a sudden, and I'm listening to a book, and all of a sudden my series comes on and goes, you have got a text message from, and it rattles off this long number, and then it'll start rattling off what the message is, and it's like, so then I got to take my phone out or try to get it, you know, to stop. And then, of course, you know, I delete them and report them as junk. But then, you know, you start getting more and more And so, and then when there's spam calls, if I don't know the number, I don't answer it. And I've had, you know, people call me and say, oh, I called you, but, you know, you didn't answer your phone. I'm like, that's because I don't have your phone number in my listing. And they'll be like, oh, well, I called you. And I'm like, did you leave a, you know, did you leave a voicemail? Well, no. Well, how am I supposed to call you back? How am I supposed to know that you're not somebody who wants me to donate $5 to, or $3, or, you know. So that's the way I do it. Hey, I'm back. This video is already half an hour long. So what I'm going to do for the rest of this build, I'm going to make it a speed build. And then we'll kind of go from there. All right. Hope you enjoy this. Okay, so we got this done. It does move with the little crank behind. And you can move his arms around. And his head. There we go. It's done.